Hi there, my darling Sagittarians. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your reading for the week of January the 19th, 2026. Now, I am sorry that there was no reading last week. I just needed to take a week off. I needed to rest, relax, recover, and get myself back into, myself, I suppose. And I feel great now. I had a great time. It's summer here. I was able to spend some time with my family, some friends, and I just needed that recharge. So I am sorry, but I'm back, and let's get into your reading, my darling Sagittarians. So we're going to start off with an overarching energy using the Moonology manifestation cards. Then we're going to go to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Sagittarians, what messages does Sagittarius need to know for this week of January the 19th, 2026? What does Sagittarius need to know? What we got here? New moon in Taurus. Know your worth. Yeah, love it. So, my darling Sagittarians, you're being encouraged to, just know what you're worth. If if that's being questioned at all, my darling Sagittarians, then no. I think this is a card of when you know that what you're doing is worthwhile, that what you're doing, you're on the right path, is what I feel I need to say to you, my darling Sagittarian. So if you're questioning that, if you're wondering, am I going in the right direction? Do you feel that, you're being, that somebody is, undervaluing you, my darling Sagittarians? Know your worth. Know that you are worth everything. Know that your opinion matters. Know that, you have a voice, my darling Sagittarians. That's what I feel off this Know Your Worth card. So let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Sagittarians. What does Sagittarius need to know for this week of January the 19th? What does Sagittarius need to know? Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, King of Swords. Okay, so there's your know your worth. There is you standing out. I feel that you are going to be recognized for your work this week, my darling Sagittarians. So I like to see that. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Three of Pentacles. And as I said, this is a card of teamwork as well. So teamwork makes the dream work. But it is also a card of putting your work on display. You can see, she's here sitting underneath this beautiful stained glass window here that she has created. This is that card of, like I said, being recognized for the work. It is also a card of, work, like collaboration, working together with other people. In the traditional tarot, he is creating his masterpiece, and there's two other people here admiring that work and, either encouraging him, helping him, whatever it, that is. So it is a card of teamwork and collaboration. But what I feel off this for you, my darling Sagittarians, is that you're being recognized for that work because you're being told to know your worth. So know that the work you're putting on display, and know that, what you're putting out there to the world is worth your time, my darling Sagittarians. And if you feel that it's not, then maybe you need to re-look at what you're doing. I think the know your worth, it comes from within. Nobody can make you feel worthless without your permission, my darling Sagittarian. So I feel that you You need to know your worth. You need to know that what you're doing is worth your time. My darling Sagittarians, it's like this channel here. I've been here for a couple of years now, and I'm still not monetized or anything like that, but it's like, for me, it's a case of, I don't do it for the money. I'm doing it, because I enjoy doing it. But then it comes to a point, which is, what I will say a bit later at the end of this video, that is what I'm doing worth it? Is it worth my time? Because I do put a lot of time into these videos. And so, I need to make a decision as to, because I know my worth, whether it is worth my time to keep doing what I'm doing. If I'm not getting anything back for it, and yes, I think that, money is a flow of energy. You give out and it comes back to you. So I'm giving out, I am putting out these readings. What I would like to get back is, monetary reward for that, because that's part of the flow. It's part of the energy exchange, my darling Sagittarians. So if I'm not getting that flow of energy back, then I need to make a decision as to whether what I'm putting out there is worth it, because I know my worth. So I would rather put my energy and time into something that I know is going to give me the energy back, if that makes sense. So that's my dilemma, or that's not my dilemma, but that's my thinking. This, I will definitely be thinking about that, especially the first half of this year. Is what I'm doing worth it? Am I going to keep this channel going? So I would encourage you to do the same thing, my darling Sagittarians. Whatever it is that you're working on, you're being encouraged to evaluate whether what you're putting out into the world is worth it. That's what I feel off that Three of Pentacles. Because then you've got the Seven of Cups here. So the Seven of Cups is a card of being spoilt for choice. They call it the Dream Maker's Torment here, because, there's so many choices here. What he needs to do is make a decision as to which one of these he brings down into the physical realm. Which one of these goals, wishes, or dreams, is going to serve his time best, is what I feel. This is what I feel that you need to decide, my darling Sagittarians, is which one of, what goal, wish, or dream is it do you want to bring into the physical realm that's going to make you feel your worth? That's what I feel you need to make that choice on, my darling Sagittarians, is what goal, wish, or dream do you want to bring down into the physical realm that will, encourage you to know your worth, my darling Sagittarians. So you need to make that decision. Only you can. And then we've got the Two of Swords here too, which is another card of making a decision here. You feel, what I feel off this is that you feel you can only go this way or that way. But we have many ways, many choices, many decisions that we can make, my darling Sagittarians. Don't just choose the easy one here, is what I feel. I feel that you need to step out of this or that and go to the third choice. What is that choice? Step out of the norm and make the decision on something where when you accomplish that goal, wish, or dream, that you're really going to be able to know your worth, that it's going to make you feel accomplished and, satisfied and confident and joy, my darling Sagittarians. So that's what I feel here. And you can also see the blindfold here. Blindfolds in the tarot represent needing to trust your intuition, my darling Sagittarians. So I do feel that you need to go within, and decide which one of these goals, wishes, or dreams you're going to put on display. Make the effort to know your worth from whichever goal, wish, or dream that is, my darling Sagittarians. That's what I feel is coming in for you. Whatever you put on display here, whatever you put out into the universe, whatever you put on display is what you're going to need to know that it is part, or it makes you feel that, you're worthy, is what I feel. And it's very hard to put into words because I can articulate it in my mind and I can see it here, Yeah, only you can decide what goal, wish, or dream it is that is going to make you feel that you've accomplished this year. That's what I feel is coming in for you. Make the choice or a decision because it's coming, or it's asking you. That's what this reading, I feel, is asking you to do, is to, make that choice or a decision as to what you're going to put on display that will make you feel your worth, my darling Sagittarian. So yeah, love it. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. As I said, I would love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help my channel. Like I said, if I don't get this channel monetized, then I am going to probably, I'm making the choice decision because I'm going to know my worth as to whether I keep this going. So if you could help me out, if you want me to keep going, please like, share, comment, subscribe, watch my videos all the way through. It really does help. All right, let's get final messages for you. Yeah, can't make this up. Success. Love this for you, my darling Sagittarian. So whatever you choose, know that it's going to be successful. Meditation brings answers. As I said, go within. Trust your intuition here. That's what that blindfold means, my darling Sagittarians. Yeah. Peaceful resolution. So whatever you do, know that once you've made the decision, you will find peace within you, my darling Sagittarians. That's what I feel there. Can't make this up. You are ready, my darling Sagittarians. It's time. Stop procrastinating. Stop leaving those choices and decisions up in the air and make the decision. There's something better for you. This is what this whole reading is saying. Know your worth. There's something better, so make that choice or a decision, my darling Sagittarians, because you're being told you're ready. It's time. Get moving. No more delays, my darling Sagittarians. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.